guys, it's me Lycia, and today I'm going to be reading my birth chart for the first time, and I am super duper excited. I've always known I'm a Scorpio, but I've never read my birth chart. I've never seen like everything about myself when it comes to astrology and all of this stuff. So I just found out my time of birth a couple of weeks ago, and I've been wanting to film this video ever since. I'm finally able to plug it into this like birth chart calculator type thing. I went to the website that Kendall Rae had in her video description for her birth chart video, where she basically explains like how you read a birth chart, because I had no idea how to do it. Let's see what it says. I am very intrigued. I watched Kendall's video, so I feel like I have a decent idea of what all this means. Okay, so I put everything in, and now I can see my natal chart report. I'll like put what my chart looks like up on the screen. Bro, I can't wear a sweater. I can never wear a sweater when I film in here because the lights are all on me, and oh my god, I'm sweating. I'd rather not die of heat stroke. I look really shiny. So it says, the sun represents vitality, a sense of individuality, and outward shining creative energy. Scorpios are known for their intensity. They are determined folk that absolutely throw themselves into whatever they do. But getting them to commit to something is rarely an easy task. In fact, it's better not to even try to get them to do anything. Solar Scorpios absolutely have their own mind, and their primary motivation is unlikely to be prestige like their Capricorn friends. I have so many Capricorn friends. Or even authority. Leos can have that too. It's real power. Their power can absolutely be of the behind the scenes variety, just as long as they have it. To others, Scorpios seems to have plenty of willpower. They probably do. Scorpios do know what they want, and they won't go out and grab it at the wrong moments. They simply sit back, watch quite expertly, and then get it only when the moment is just right. This apparent patience is simply their powerful skills at strategy at work. Scorpio isn't afraid of getting their hands, their bodies, their minds dirty. The darker side of life intrigues them, and they're always ready to investigate. Very true! Very true. I love a good mystery. Scorpios simply never give up. They have tremendous staying power. They're not in the slightest intimidated by anybody or anything. Confrontations are not a problem. In fact, talk to any Scorpio about their lives and you'll probably be in awe at all they've gone through. Trauma seems to follow them wherever they go. When Scorpio learns optimism instead of expecting the worst, they'll find that they possess amazing regenerative powers, power to heal, create, and transform. This is so spot on. Like, wow. I mean, I always knew I was a Scorpio, so like this isn't super surprising to me, but it's cool to read it and like just know this is why I am the way I am. For me, when I go through something traumatic, I just kind of block it out. Like there have been times where there were certain situations that I didn't want to think about it, so I would just think of something else and I block it out. And then somebody would maybe like a year or two later like bring it up, oh hey, remember when this happened? And I literally won't remember because I've like shut it out. I blocked it out, like literally like put it in a secret compartment of my fucking brain and put a freaking lock code on it. So I kind of feel like that just helps me move on more easily, if that makes sense.
Short description.
Do I need to read every short description? I'm just gonna read it, okay. Physical energy and courage, strong passions, regeneration and improvement, strong sexual powers. Shit. Weaknesses. She is suspicious, defiant, extremist. She is sometimes vindictive. Wow.
Vindictive.
Everyone thinks Scorpios are so dark. I can't read Roman numerals. I deadass can't.
I can't read them.
Moon in Capricorn. Okay, so my moon sign is Capricorn. Being useful and productive are basic needs for lunar Capricorns because they generally keep their emotions under check. Moon in Capricorn people come across as competent people. My voice is kind of scratchy, I don't know why. However turbulent their emotions may be under the surface, lunar Capricorns keep cool-headed and they come across as steady and reliable people. This position of the moon suggests a desire for clear boundaries and realistic goals. Not much for taking risks in life. Lunar Capricorns look for safety and security in most everything they do. I do feel like I need security and safety. Most of them respect authority and tradition, and many are planning well ahead of the rest of us. You likely won't have to remind them to protect their interests, plan for old age, or keep fallback money in their bank accounts. These things come naturally to them. That shit did not come naturally to me, but we're gonna keep going. Calm, cool, and collected. These words sum up Moon and Capricorn natives well. Messy emotions and leaky souls are a bit frightening for most with this position of the moon. Truth is, they can have plenty of mood swings and some dark emotions now and then. Lunar Capricorns are often quite hard on themselves and would benefit from letting their guard down once in a while. Okay. They quickly garner reputations of being mountains of strength, and they easily hide their sensitivity behind a sarcastic manner. You may have read that Moon in Capricorn natives are a bit cold and calculating. The fact is, they are unlikely to be any less emotional than the other 11 sign positions of the Moon. They simply aren't comfortable letting go when it comes to emotions. They keep their emotions under control. I wouldn't say I keep my emotions under control. They're kind of out of control, but it's alright. I do feel like I keep myself very calm and collected most of the time. Capricorn is a sign of organization and efficient management, so when the moon is found in the sign, the world of emotions are well managed and handled in an efficient and practical manner. At the heart of lunar Capricorns is a powerful need to feel worthwhile in the real world. There's a basic need for respectability and a big attachment to the world of the senses. Lunar Capricorns put a lot of value in all things tangible and real, and perhaps more than anything, they need to be respected by others in order to feel secure.
Yes.
Short description: reserved and cautious, attracted to politics. Not true whatsoever, but okay. Selective, earthy, success comes by means of other people who recognize her qualities. Weaknesses: material worries, savings, restrictions, does not get carried away by love. I feel like I get pretty damn carried away by love, but okay. 88 trine moon, Mars, okay. You are a passionate person who loves life. Although your emotions are powerful and immediate, your passion is generally controlled and directed.
You are a sexual person
Who nevertheless doesn't get too carried away or controlled by your passions. Because your emotions are strong and you know how to channel them into constructive channels, you don't easily understand such things as crimes of passion, impulsive behaviors, or emotional excitability in others. You're generally open, accepting, and natural in your sexual expression. You need an emotional connection in order to feel complete on a physical level. Yes. You may have an affection and talent for sports, but other factors in the natal chart are necessary to provide the motivation and commitment. Okay, 8. Square moon, Saturn. When moon is in hard aspect to Saturn in the natal chart, natives need to learn to trust others more. Fear keeps them from fully enjoying personal relationships, and fear is behind the occasional rigidity that they express. When they let themselves receive nurture or care from others, an inner voice cautions them that it might not be sincere, long-lasting, or enough. There can be some reluctance about becoming a parent, but once taken on, these people don't take their responsibility lightly. I always have so many fears going into relationships. I just have trust issues because people have always just kind of fucked me over. Emotional reticence, I don't know what that means, is the main theme of these aspects, okay? Many people with this aspect had a lot of conditions placed on the love they received in early childhood. They tend to expect the same later in life. With hard Saturn aspects, individuals are often plagued with doubts, not only about the self, but about what to expect from life itself. My dad's not really in my life. And that is one of the conditions placed on the love that I received in early childhood. And I expect the same later in life. I just kind of feel like everyone leaves me. This just got so dark. It is extremely likely that they feel neglected because they perceive it in the first place and later expect it to be the case. There's a vicious circle going on here that can only be broken when the patterns created by negative conditioning are broken. Adjusting one's perceptions and expectations is the key to breaking out of these negative patterns. Otherwise, natives of hard Moon Saturn aspects will live life feeling left out, attracting circumstances that perpetuate a feeling of deep unhappiness and dissatisfaction. Short description: she has changeable moods, a reserved character, is stubborn and lacks assurance. Her relationship with her mother may have been difficult. She may have had considerable family problems. This is the standard aspect for children who are abandoned or who lack maternal love. Not maternal, paternal. I have huge daddy issues. It's not even like, it's just something I know and I've accepted.
I got all these daddy issues. What can I do?
Hello, hello. Alyssa's here.
Please don't
She
show
brought me a nugget. 48 trine Mercury. There's so many damn paragraphs. I don't even know. Why do I stop? She is or strives to be mentally organized. She is able to study, concentrate, and focus. This is not me. Is this another person? Because it's not me. And often has the patience to work towards a goal slowly but surely. She takes time to get communications just so and tends to prefer step-by-step directions. That's me. Respect tradition and rules. Sextile Mercury Uranus. Uranus! Dude! She is perspicacious. Do you know what that means?
I don't know, Google it.
I have no idea what that means. These are big words. Having a ready insight into the understanding of things. She is perspicacious, ingenious. She binds intelligence and originality together with genius. She likes literature, especially fiction. She is spontaneous in her friendships and knows how to take advantage of situations that arise.
That's kind of true though, because you're really into anime and then like you're creative. That's why you're a vlogger.
So you're a vlogger?
252 conjunction Mercury ascendant. She is intelligent with quick and lively reflexes. Bitch, I'm quick as fuck.
Like, that was one video. Like, I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck.
She is preoccupied by her circle, likes to exchange ideas with her friends, but also with strangers. Of an open nature, she goes out to others.
You can.
I do like to exchange ideas with my friends.
But like with strangers, it takes you a little bit to warm up to them and then you're like...
I guess it just depends. Venus in, I don't know how to read that. It's a Roman numeral and it's way too high. I can only read like 1 through 7.
It's Venus 11.
Venus 11. The friendship level of your relationship needs to be genuine in order for you to sustain romantic interest. You tend to focus on a person's unique qualities.
That's why you're into, you know, musicians.
Those traits that make him or her stand out as the most attractive.
Like a rapper?
You're just gonna give it all away? Your relationships must possess some kind of unconventional element in order to keep your interest levels high. Calves and ankles are either erogenous zones? What does that even mean? Or parts of your body that are particularly attractive. What the hell? Calves and ankles. I don't know. Who the hell? How do you find an ankle attractive? That ankle, brother. Look at that calf, brother.
Calves I can understand. Ankles.
Ankle is just such a random part of the body.
It's like...
It's like your elbow. You may meet lovers through group activities. Although you value friendships and group affiliations highly, you might jump into friendships without considering the responsibilities they may entail. 39 square Venus Jupiter. She is nonchalant, pretentious, oh damn, full of self-importance. She likes what is beautiful and sometimes ostentatious and spends lots of money for the sake of appearances.
The tea.
She likes to please and has numerous amorous adventures. She's unfaithful. What the fuck? Your face whipped around right when I said that. How the hell are you gonna tell Lycia Faith she's unfaithful? Bitch! You got the wrong one. My eyes are watering up. Do you see this? I am faithful. She is unfaithful and undergoes tribulations in love. 38 square Venus, Neptune. Okay, continuing. Let's pretend my eyes aren't watery.
I mean, you were faithful to people you weren't even with.
I know. I'm like the most faithful person ever. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all who made this website.
Was it Astrology Cafe?
Yes. Cafe astrology.
I love that thing.
Okay, in love, she is unstable and deceitful or meets people who are like this. There we go! I meet people who are like this. It's not me.
Except for, you know who.
What?
Except for this person. Flowers. He different. Yeah, he different.
Fall onto the scene with my fucking ceiling missing brother. She's easygoing and follows others' wishes in love, and she lets the partner take the initiative. This aspect indicates a suggestible romantic nature. Being in love with love is a strong possibility.
Oh, you are. You love love.
You are naturally compassionate and are generally willing to go over the top for a loved one. It's hard to say whether your expectations in personal relationships are too high or too low. On the one hand, you tend to easily accept behaviors in your partners that others wouldn't accept. as you are compassionate and even drawn to people who others might consider trouble. On the other hand, your romantic dreams may be so powerful that you are easily disappointed with the reality of relationships. Deception in love is possible, but self-deception is even more likely. In love, you see what you want to see rather than what it is. Feelings of being used or deceived may come up. However, if a distinct pattern exists in your love life that involves you being let down, deceived, or used, it will be especially worthwhile to examine whether self-deception was at work. The possibility of clinging to romantic delusions is very high with this position. For example, some with these aspects cling to a romantic notion that someone loves them when in reality that person doesn't return the affection, or they may cling to a romance that has lost all hope. Another possibility is devoting their love to someone who is unattainable or who is unable to commit. What the fuck? Story of my life.
Honestly. Now we're in a new chapter though.
We're in a new chapter, yes. Yet another Venus-Neptune scenario is loving someone who treats them badly, all the while clinging to an idealized image of the partner. No matter what the scenario, romantic yearning and longing as well as delusion seems to be the theme. The expectation here is that loving someone requires self-sacrifice. The result is an attraction to relationships that are codependent and even abusive. Venus-Neptune people are drawn to victim-savior relationships, and they can play either the role of victim or savior. Dependency or neediness in a partner can be confused for love. In an attempt to love unconditionally, you may too readily sacrifice your own needs and eventually feel used. Scorpio ascendant people have a lot of presence. There is something about them that tells the world that they are not to be pushed around. Their manner commands respect and in some cases fear. Scorpio rising people can be quiet or loud, but they always seem powerful and determined. You either love or hate Scorpio rising people. They are rarely people who go through life unnoticed. In fact, some of them are confused when faced with the fact that they get such strong reactions from others. They seem to look right through people, seeing through superficiality. This can be quite intimidating to some and intriguing to others. Scorpio rising people, in their dealings with others, look for answers by reading between the lines. Surface details are discarded when they are getting a feel for people and situations around them. Scorpio rising people value their privacy so much it can border on paranoia. They have a strong need to control their environment and are experts at strategy. Rarely people who will blow their chances with impatience. They plan out their moves carefully and deliberately, relying on their awesome ability to feel out others and situations. Scorpio rising natives are drawn to down-to-earth natural partners. Reliability in their partner is very important. They generally look for complete commitment and have little patience with flighty partners. Everything's just making more sense now, and I'm excited. I'm literally so excited that I have a Capricorn moon. Very interesting. Wow. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you don't already, and I will see you next time that I post a video. You wanna say bye?
I look gross though.
No, you don't. Bye. Bye. You see me? Did I get it? Yes, barely.
It's like deja vu. My hands up on you like.